Yo, it's your boy XCVI from Sacramento, California, and this is Inside the Look. Come fuck with us.
Yo, it's your boy, it's your host with the most, occasionally a ghost, Dio. We here with my boy XCVI. I have always wanted to ask you, we're gonna start right away. Where does your name come from and what does it mean?
So, pretty much, it's Roman numerals for 96. That was the year I was born. And that's
okay.
also one of my favorite years of hip hop, even though I don't really listen to it like that anymore, but that's what I really came up on. So.
Well, art is ever changing, so it's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
I like to ask personally, what part of town are you from, and what challenges do you face being a creative in that part of town? It's like my last guy, he was from Vacaville, so I asked him like how hard is it to be an artist in Vacaville? What part of town are you from?
South Sacramento.
Hey.
If you know, you know, man. They don't really like, it's more of a vibe, you know, turn up and, you know, not really heavy on the lyrical shit, but it's still some shit you could vibe to. So it's like, it's kind of hard trying to be a lyrical person and still get the city behind you or that part of town behind you.
Right,
but
right.
do what you got to do.
We all have our own individual pieces of lyricism stashed inside of parts of town that we grow up in. What are some of the first things that inspired you to create? Like, what was the moment where you knew that this was for you?
Just growing up in the household, my uncle was a drummer, my mom sings, so it's like I always just been around music. But then I think it's when I got into middle school and I went to a poetry slam in Davis when they were doing that at the college.
Nice.
And then from there, I was just like, yeah, this is something I really want to do. So I went from poetry to hip hop, man.
That resonates for me because I got my start doing poetry slams at Kennedy.
See, look.
Yeah, the older homies was doing poetry slams at JFK for their senior project, and that was the first time I ever rocked the stage.
Oh, fuck.
What is something that motivates you to create? Like, what is it that you wake up in the morning and know that this is your purpose?
Honestly, it runs through my blood, but also the people around me who are also from the same city that I'm from, and watching them just go crazy, like you feel me? And you know, it's just like damn, we really could do this. We could really get out, even if it's not like the broader aspect, it's still getting our art out there and being heard.
Okay, so I like that you bring up the broader aspect. What is something that you see or expect, not necessarily expectation in that you think you deserve anything, but what is something that you expect or you want to acquire or achieve whilst making your art?
To be understood. I think for people to really understand my art and not just take it at face value, because I'm a kind of deep person when you really think about it. I like to double and triple entendre a lot of things, so.
Okay, he got that wordplay.
Yeah.
So given that being said, what is something you want people to take from your art? Like, do you have a specific message? Is there something is there specific people you're trying to reach? Is there something that you want people to learn or gain when they listen to you?
So that's a two-parter.
Okay, go ahead, take your time.
I want people to understand the frustration within and learn how to cope with it. And you can either be verbal about it or you can get active.
Right.
But, you know, I just want people to understand, like, it's okay to be angry, it's okay to be sad, it's okay to, you know, feel these type of ways and talk about it. But you can't really do it through conversation with a lot of people, so the only way to do it is over a beat.
That's real, that's real. There is no art without self-expression. There is no art with censorship.
Real shit.
How long have you been creating?
Ooh, I think I'm on my 11th year now.
Damn.
Yeah.
You about up there with me. I think I've been probably like 13, 14 years. That's what's up.
Hell yeah, man.
What keeps you going?
Like I said, it's in my blood, man. I grew up around it, and it's like I can't, even when I'm at work, no earphones, I still hear music in my head, and they say that's not true, you can't do that. I don't believe that shit.
That's
I
not
actually
true,
hear it. I might be crazy, I don't know.
Nah, you could definitely, I could play a beat right now for 5 seconds and turn it off and still keep going on rhythm.
See, look.
What are some of your favorite moments being a creator?
Ooh, hitting the stage, honestly, listening to something I produced and mixed and mastered the whole nine, even if I didn't, but just something I created and hearing it on these loudspeakers, but also getting to perform it and project the energy that I had. Because it's like, it's different when you're recording it versus like you can actually be on stage and like rocking it out and going
really
crazy.
Engage, yeah. So engagement is key to you.
In a sense, yeah.
That's like the most important part of the creative process?
Yeah.
What is your creative process? Do you do something that others would consider quirky or different? Like what does it take for XCVI to get in the lab and knock one out?
I'm gonna be real. I can either be upset about something and I don't want to mess my hands up hitting on shit. So I'm like, you know what?
Anger management, that's real. That's real.
Exactly. So I actually do use music for anger management sometimes because it's like, you can't always smoke your problems away. You can't always drink your problems away. So it's like when you get frustrated, just hop on the keyboard, start making shit and just like, but also, if I come back from a show and it was a lit ass show and I'm like, I want this vibe to continue, that'll also be another type of inspiration. It's just going off of the energy that I was around.
I feel that. I feel that. Energy is key. What made you actually like invest yourself into the scene? Because you know, a lot of people, they'll create, they won't tell nobody, they won't really try to pursue it. And like you said, like we could do this on a certain size of scale. It's not necessarily the mainstream, it's not necessarily the larger scale, but we can do this on a certain size scale. What made you want to go through all that stress and that strife? You know, it's real hard to be an independent artist, especially like in a local scene.
Yeah.
Everybody kind of focused on one thing. What made you want to pursue this? What made you want to go, you know what, I'm gonna put myself out there?
That fire that burns inside, man, it's like,
It's in you.
I don't want to tame it. Like, it just keeps bursting. Like I said, anytime I either get denied of something or get closer to something, the fire just
That's what's up. That's what's up. I love that, man. I love that. Okay, so before you get out this seat, is there anything that you personally want the people to know? You got anything coming out? You got stuff out right now? What do you want to tell the people before you leave?
Man, I need to focus on one project. I'm working on 3 different projects, 4 different projects. I'm already supposed to be
Multitasking.
dropped. Yeah. Just stay tuned for new music. Stay safe out there. Stay hydrated. It's starting to get hot out here. You know how it is in Sacramento, man, when it get hot.
It's like 105 right now.
Man.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with XCVI, South Sac's finest. It's your host with the most, Dio, sometimes and most occasionally a ghost. Don't be shook. Think fast. It's the inside look. Appreciate y'all.
You. Hell yeah.